like if you're trying hard to hold it in, and maybe things been really bad, and maybe that's what makes you sad. You know I see you happy most of the time, and just like being happy ain't no crime. Your tears should be allowed to be. So now let your feelings flow free, and cry your tears now, and let them go. Now let them go. Have no fear, your sadness will blow away, 'cause it can stay forever. So cry, oh cry, you got to cry, you got to cry. Cry. Now let your tears go, now let your tears go, now let your... Sometimes you're scared, even though there might be nothing there to be feared. And I know you know that if you didn't care, your ghosts wouldn't stay around here, 'cause they would go elsewhere where they could find a more suitable kind of mind, for which it is hard to see that you should let your tears go free. So cry your tears now, and let them go. Now let them go. Get rid of your ghosts now, and let them blow away. If you cry, they won't stay. So cry, oh cry, cry, oh cry, cry. Now let your tears go. Now let your tears go. Now let your ghost die. Oh die, oh die, oh die. Now let your tears go, now let your tears go, now let yourself cry. Oh, now let yourself cry. Yo, you got to let yourself cry. Oh, you got to, you got to, you got to let yourself cry. You got to let yourself cry. Hoppas ni får en fortsatt trevlig konferens. Det var jätteroligt att vara här. Hoppas vi ses igen. Tack.
Ni är så fina.